There are moments in life when everything feels ordinary, yet something deep inside begins to stir. You may not hear an audible voice, but your heart senses it clearly. God is calling, and the message is simple but urgent. You are needed, and the time is now. God has never worked randomly. Every life has purpose, and every person is placed on earth for a reason. You are not an accident. Your existence was intentional. Before you were born, God saw you, formed you, and assigned meaning to your life. The world may overlook you, but heaven does not. Many people believe God only uses the strong, the perfect, or the famous. But the Bible tells a different story. God uses ordinary people in extraordinary ways. He calls those who feel unqualified, uncertain, and even broken. Moses felt weak, David felt small, Peter felt unworthy. Yet God chose them because willingness matters more than ability. When God says you are needed urgently, it does not mean you must be perfect. It means the world needs what God placed inside you. Someone needs your testimony. Someone needs your compassion. Someone needs the hope that God has grown in you through your struggles. Your pain was not wasted. God can use it to heal others. Jesus came into the world with an urgent mission. Humanity was lost, and time was short. He did not delay his calling. He left heaven, walked among the broken, and offered forgiveness to sinners. Jesus showed us what urgency looks like when love is involved. Love does not wait. Love acts. Jesus often looked at the crowds with compassion and said they were like sheep without a shepherd. He knew people were hurting, confused, and desperate for truth. That same need exists today. Fear, anxiety, and loneliness are everywhere. God is still searching for people willing to bring His light into dark places. Urgency does not mean rushing in fear. It means responding in obedience. Many miss their calling not because they lack talent, but because they delay obedience. They wait until they feel ready, but readiness comes after obedience, not before it. God equips those who step forward in faith. The enemy works hard to convince people they are not needed. He uses doubt, shame, and past failures to silence purpose. But Jesus came to destroy those lies. He did not define people by their past, but by who they could become through Him. When Jesus called His disciples, He saw beyond their flaws and into their future. God's urgency is connected to love. Time is limited, and lives are fragile. Every day, people are searching for meaning. Every day, hearts are breaking quietly. You may never preach to a crowd, but you can reach one soul. In God's eyes, one soul is worth everything. Jesus taught that the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. The need is great, but the response is small. God is still calling workers into His field. Not tomorrow, not someday, today. You are needed because your obedience could change someone's eternity. Being needed urgently does not mean living without rest or peace. Jesus Himself took time to pray and be with the Father. Urgency flows from intimacy with God, not from pressure. When you stay close to Jesus, He guides your steps and shows you where you are needed most. There will be moments of fear. There will be moments of doubt. Obedience does not remove these feelings, but it gives them purpose. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is choosing faith even when fear is present. Jesus promised that He would never leave or abandon those who follow Him. When God calls you urgently, He also promises His presence. You do not walk alone. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead lives in those who believe. That power enables you to love, forgive, and serve beyond your own strength. God's call is not always loud. Sometimes it comes quietly through compassion. Sometimes it comes through discomfort. Sometimes it comes through a burden you cannot ignore. If something keeps pulling at your heart, it may be God saying that you are needed. Do not underestimate small obedience. A kind word, a prayer, an act of service, or a moment of courage can become a turning point in someone's life. God often uses simple actions to accomplish eternal purposes. Jesus lived with urgency because He knew His time on earth was limited. Yet He never lived in panic. He lived in purpose. He loved deeply, spoke truth boldly, and gave himself completely. In doing so, he showed us how to live a life that truly matters. One day, every believer will stand before God. The question will not be how comfortable life was, but how faithful we were. Did we respond when God called? Did we step forward when He said we were needed? God is not calling you because you are perfect. He is calling you because you are available. He is not asking for your strength. He is asking for your heart. When you surrender, He supplies everything else. This is not a message of pressure. It is a message of purpose. You matter. Your life matters. Your obedience matters. God said you are needed urgently because someone's breakthrough may be connected to your yes. If you hear His voice today, do not ignore it. Respond with faith. Step forward with trust. God is working through ordinary people to accomplish extraordinary things, and He wants to work through you. The time is now. The need is real. God said you are needed urgently.